So welcome to the third video in the series about free Max for Live devices. Let's start with this amazing sound design tool. It's called Image to Wavetable. It allows you to take any photo, such as this lovely photo of my kitties, and create a wavetable out of it that you can use in a wavetable synthesizer of your choice, such as Serum, Vital, or Wavetable in Ableton. So take your photo and drag it in this little black box. If I change the background to black, you can see Hazel here, Amanda here, all in black and white. They're very adorable. Next, all you need to do is click on this little gray circle, and then you can save it in the folder of your choice. Let's call this one Kitties. On a MIDI channel, I have the wavetable synthesizer. In the Finder, find a wavetable and drag and drop it here where it says Basic Shapes. Make sure to click on Raw, and you can see the outline of Hazel and Amanda right here. Let's listen to how these cats sound as a wavetable. Ooh. This sounds nice. Sick. In order to make something useful out of this patch, we need to add a bit of movement into it, but using traditional LFO shapes is boring. We can do something a bit more interesting. If you are already familiar with Max for Live devices, you should know about the Inspired by Nature pack by Dylan Bastan, and if you don't, you should go check it out. One plugin that no one is talking about is the vector map. And for those of you who are not familiar with this plugin, I will explain how it works in really short. Let's start by increasing the voices to 5. In the plus tab, we have the attractor. That is this little grey box, and you can think about it as a magnetic field where the balls are attracted to this box. So notice what happens when I increase the strength. Let's turn the attractor off and turn the flow field on. A line is attached to each grey circle. These are directing the movement of the ball. Let's head to the last tab. Let's start by decreasing the speed so the balls are floating nice and slowly. Let's increase the mass to change the size of the ball. If I click anywhere on the screen, you will create a new set of balls. And now you can see that we have big balls and we have little balls. How lovely is that? Let's head to the Mapping tab. Let's assign the first ball to the wavetable position. Let's assign the second ball to the sync. Let's assign the third ball to the detune. Let's take the fourth one, assign it to the PW. And lastly, let's take the last ball and assign it to the global time. Let's also set this ball modulation to be controlled by how far away it moves from the center. Let's also add a bit of reverb and a bit of distortion. For the reverb, I will use a free Max for Live device plugin called Romb. Next, I want to play this patch and turn the vector map on and off so you can see how much movement it adds to this patch. So let's say I was really happy with this sound design, which I was, but I forgot to record it to audio. So on the master channel I have this plugin called Audio Treasure, and it records the last 2 minutes of your session. All you need to do is click Write to Disk and then save it into your computer. In your Finder, find the file and drag and drop it back into your project. And here we have it. How crazy is that? Such a useful little plugin. I realized that my blue light has died, so I had to charge it. Anyway, the next plugin is called Mix Matcher. This plugin allows you to see and match different channels in your project. That allows you to make better mixing decisions. So in the first tab, let's load our kick and bass, and in the second tab, let's load our percussions. And as you can see, it's already color coded. Kick and bass in red, percussions in yellow. This plugin is loaded onto the patch we just made. Notice how you can see really beautifully each channel on this spectrum. Really useful plugin. Lastly, we have two adorable plugins called pitch and time converters. So I found one really good use for it, and that is to convert notes into time. And I use it mainly when I use different delays to make risers. So a fourth note is 429 seconds. Let's change the delay from sync to time, and let's toggle 429. And let's add a dot in the automation lane. Let's check how much is a 30-second note. That is 53 seconds. Let's head back to our automation lane and let's edit the value to 53. I would love to see in the comments what other uses you have for these plugins. As I said in the beginning of the video, this is the third video in my series about free Max for Live devices. Make sure to click here to watch the previous video in this series. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. That would be really helpful. See you in the next one.